Hi, I am Mrs. Wakefield, the Brown dance teacher, and I hope your child is enjoying my class. I enjoy my classes, and I'm super excited that we get to dance in my class this year with everything going on. And the kids are doing a great job. A couple things just to go over that are very general. If you ever need to get a hold of me, please go ahead and email me. I do check my email at least once a day, so I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If it's in the evenings, sometimes I won't respond until the next day, just because I'm a mom and I get busy with my kids and everything as well. But I will get back to you. Okay, things that you may need to know if you don't already. All of my stuff this year is on Canvas. So all the assignments, all the quizzes, all the notes, I have videos of me dancing the steps. All of that is on Canvas. And your kids will turn their stuff in through Canvas. So I post things Monday, and they have till Saturday night to get that assignment or any of the assignments done that whole week. And then I'll go in and grade them, and I'll post for the next week. So if they're missing an assignment, I allow late assignments to be turned in, so they can go in anytime and get those done. They just need to turn them in. They can take their quizzes. Everything is on Canvas. The only thing that they do in class that does not go through Canvas is their test. And that will be because I watch them dance and I give them a score. So they need to be doing everything else on Canvas and then the tests. Or sometimes I'll do a shoe check to make sure they're prepared for class and they're wearing their dance shoes and all of those things. But that's just random. So, but everything else is on Canvas. So if they're missing something, go on Canvas, get it made up, turn it in. If they turn it in late, I tell them because it's late, then I get time to put it in when I have time to put it in. So I know sometimes they'll say, oh, I turned it in last night. She still hasn't graded it. I only grade maybe once or maybe twice a week, but at least once a week, just because I give them the whole week to turn it in. And I don't count it until it's closed. So just have them try to get things turned in on time. That would be great. The big thing for Canvas assignments is their practice hours. And let me just tell you what I've told the kids. They are able to do a lot of different things. They do not need to have a partner every time they practice. They do not need to go through all the steps every time they practice. They do not need to practice an hour a day. I have told them they have an hour for the entire week. And if they did 10 minutes a day, then it actually isn't that much. And I've told them they could do their pressure steps or work on their Cuban action, which is hip action. They can practice their box steps. They can practice their posture while they're brushing their teeth. They can do their posture while they're sitting in English class, reading their books, or standing waiting for their ride. They can listen to music in the car and start counting the beats and getting used to figuring out how to count and find the rhythms. I don't want it to be so extreme that they're not getting it done, but I want them to actually be doing something that will benefit them in my class. So they can be creative. If they go home and they show you or teach somebody, they can count that as practice hours. So I think some of them have it in their head they have to make sure that they practice all the steps for an hour. That is not necessarily the case. However, they do need to practice the steps. They can't just say, I'm working on posture every day. That's great, but I need them to practice their steps so that they understand when they get to class so they can dance them with a partner. Another big thing is emails. I send emails, and every time I send an email, I send it to the parent and the student. It doesn't matter what it's for. I will always do both. If you are not getting emails, then I need you to make sure that your Skyward email is correct, because that is where I'm pulling it from. If you have blocked district and school emails, then you will not be getting my email. So make sure that you haven't blocked it, or make sure it's not going to your junk mail. The students should be getting theirs because it's coming from my teacher account to their student account. So the problem with that is they don't always check their email, their school email. So anytime and I always tell them when I send an email. So if I say I'm sending an email, they need to make sure that they're checking in. And if you're not getting it, then check theirs. Or if they're not getting it, then we have a major problem that we need to check with the school because they should be getting it. But I always send information through email so that you know. This last time, the information I sent was about T-Match. I am concerned that some parents did not get that. So if you did not get an email from me, will you please check your emails and make sure everything's up to date, and then see what we can do to fix that so you can get the information. Okay, the next item that I just kind of want to touch on is the T-Match. That is March 27th, and I did send an email kind of explaining it a little bit. It's on the Saturday. I do not know the time yet. It is all the junior high schools that have a ballroom program. And so they are trying, because of COVID, we can only allow so many people in the gym, and they want to make sure that we can distance everybody, that the kids are not just packed in there. So we're having to change it a little bit, that being that only maybe 2 or 3 schools at a time, or it depends on the size of schools, maybe 4 schools if they're smaller. So I do not have a time. I do know it will be sometime between 8 and 2 in the morning on that day. And then as soon as I get a schedule, I will let you know, so that we can plan on that. It is, I do make it an assignment. However, I do know that this year there are some concerns with COVID. I do understand that. The last term we did it, it was fantastic. The kids were spread out on the bleachers. There was plenty of space around them. The parents were not allowed down in the bleachers. The parents all had to stand up and be on top of the bleachers. So, excuse me a second. Sorry about that. Okay, so it went really well. The students are also required to wear their masks the whole time. I do allow them, after they get done dancing, after they get back to their seats, to pull it down, take a couple breaths, and then be able to put their mask back on. And they were great. They did a great job. We sanitize. We really just try to make it as safe as possible. With that competition, if they are not able to go, I will find another assignment that they can do to make up for that assignment. But I really would like them to have this experience. That's part of our exploratory part of ballroom is competition. So I really want them to be a part of that if at all possible. And it also affects who I can take. So, because they all need partners. And so I just need as many as I can. If you have not signed the form, I've asked that we get a little bit of lengthen, so I will tell the kids that. Hopefully you've signed it by now. Okay, they will need to find their own transportation to and from the competition, and that is your responsibility as a parent. They will also need to wear syllabus attire, which is a white long sleeve dress shirt for the gentleman, and a black tie. It can be a bow tie or a regular tie, and black slacks or black pants. They need to just look really nice. And then for the ladies, a black shirt and a black knee-length skirt. If you can't find any, they don't have any, no one has one you can maybe borrow, let me know. I can see what I can do to find something for them. I do have a couple extra skirts. I don't have enough for all 60 of my one class. So I do have a couple, but see what you can find. And if there's absolutely nothing you can do, let me know so I can help out with that. Okay, and then the last thing, we will have a performance May 5th, and that will be both of my classes, my Ballroom 1 class and my Ballroom 2 class. And when we get closer to that, I'll let you know. Again, I'll email all the information out so you can know what's happening with that. If you have questions or concerns, please reach out to me. I can't help the student. I can't do anything if I don't know what's going on. I love teaching my kids. It's been fun. I think they enjoy being able to socialize. We do, just so that you know, when they come in, they sit in their roll call lines. We do take their temperatures. We do hand sanitize. We get partners. We dance. We sanitize again in the middle of the class. And then I ask them to sanitize after they're done dancing, before they take a snack or after they change their shoes or whatever, so that we try to just be the best we can in my class. So they're doing a great job with that. It is a fun class. I'm so excited they're in my class this year. And again, if you need to contact me for any reason, please email me. If you need to talk in person, we can set up a time to do that. So anyway, I hope this helped information-wise. The disclosure documents on Canvas also tell you a lot more information on grades and how I grade and all of that if you need to look over that again. So have a great day, and I look forward to hopefully seeing some of you at our competition.